Sean, today's letter is about a question. Why are you looking at other stars? I know you want to stop comparing yourself to others, but you feel like you just can't. Today we will use both science and philosophy to understand exactly why that happens. Let's talk about what I call the sudden eclipse. Do you ever feel your mood suddenly drop? It happens when you check a friend's exam score, scroll through an Instagram highlight reel, or see someone get what you wanted first. Suddenly you feel small, and then what's worse? You feel bad for feeling small. I want you to understand the clockwork of the mind. This feeling is not a flaw in your character. It is simply the machinery of your brain. It is an automatic biological reflex, not a failure of willpower. When there is a new stimulus or input, dopamine gives you the urge for endless scrolling. Then, your amygdala fires off like an emotional alarm bell, resulting in an output, an instant emotional drop. This behavior is like an ancient constellation. Back in 1954, psychologist Leon Festinger mapped out the social comparison theory. He discovered that comparison is actually a deeply embedded survival instinct. Think about it. In ancient tribes, knowing if you were a better or worse hunter than the person right next to you is what kept you alive. Your brain is just trying to protect you. When we compare, we usually fly to one of two unstable planets, like a map of crumbling asteroids. Both paths force you to live on someone else's terms, and both will eventually crumble. First is the asteroid of looking down, or downward comparison, where you think, at least I am better than them. The result is temporary relief, followed by endless anxiety of losing your spot. Then there's the asteroid of looking up or upward comparison, where you ask, why can't I do that? The result is an instant loss of self-esteem from viewing highlight reels. Listen to the voices in the wind. Theodore Roosevelt said, comparison is the thief of joy. And Soren Kierkegaard warned, comparing yourself to others is the fastest way to lose yourself. Travelers before you have warned of this trap. Son, when you only look at others, you forget to ask the most important question. What do I actually want? Instead, you need to focus on finding your own orbit. Think of the soccer player Son Heung-min. Early in his career in Europe, he struggled heavily under the weight of comparison. The turning point came from his father's advice. Create your own standard. Break free from theirs. He stopped copying others and built his unique style. True mastery began the moment he stopped looking sideways. It's about understanding the endless ladder versus your own planet. Vertical comparison, which is you versus the world, is a ladder with no top. You will always find someone higher. But horizontal growth, which is yesterday's you versus today's you, is tending to your own planet. It is a stable, quiet path to peace. So start tending your own rose. You cannot turn off your brain's instincts, but you can change where you look. Focus entirely on your own rose. Ask yourself, did I solve one more math problem than yesterday? Did I memorize one new English word today? This is a game you can always win, because nobody knows you better than yourself. Sean, just keep walking your planet. Comparison is just an old instinct, so do not punish yourself for feeling it. Just gently redirect your gaze back to your own steps. Yesterday's you versus today's you. Next time, we will explore how to give names to our feelings, so they no longer control us.